podcast contain graphic language. What's going on out there, incels? What's going on out there, fake red pillars? What's going on out there in the manosphere? What's going on, MGOW? You are right here, Kendelrican podcast. I'm right here in the Pacific Northwest, just podcasting it up, just talking, stuff like that. If this is your first time on the podcast, well, guess what? It's a motherfucking shit show. It's just one man band, and I'm playing the banjo and the trumpet and stuff like that. And whatever's in my mind, I want to talk about it. So no further ado, let's start with the intro, for heaven's sake. So just bear with me, gentlemen. Here we go. See who's out there, write comments, give thumbs up, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So here we go, the intro. All right. Welcome to the podcast, gentlemen. Welcome to the podcast. To be honest, I forgot the title that I wrote about, but the podcast is about being free and happy as a man, right? And it's not an easy task. It's not. But I want to give you some example for myself that I'm still learning, how to be happy and free as a man, right? But what I have learned I always was a man who was free, right? I never been married and stuff like that. Yes, I had children and stuff like that. But I have found happiness within me. It's the little things that make me happy, that I don't mind doing for myself. The key of man being happy, if you want to be happy, it's very simple. Love what you do. Whatever you do. You like fixing cars, guess what? You fix a car, help your friends and stuff like that to fix a car, and make a little bit of money on the side. If you like reading and stuff like that, and writing comments and Reddit, and if you're a publisher, whatever you like to do, as long as it's not a task, it's not a job and shit. Trust me, I live, in my life, I worked plenty of jobs, and I never was happy. Within the 3 years when this COVID thing happened, it was a blessing to me. And I found out how to be independent contractors and how the tax code goes and this. I learned a lot of shit, investment and put $20 here, put $20 there, invest in this, eat healthy, you know, eat healthy, go for a walk, stuff that makes me happy. Go for a drive. If you have children, you know, go talk to them or whatever, or talk to your parents. They're in another state, you know, or visit them if they're in the same city, whatever, right? Whatever makes you happy, right? You got to do that. You don't have to do that. I do that. That's what I do. I listen to podcasts. I listen to financial stuff, which I don't have one iota what they're talking about, but hey, I watch shit. And that makes me happy or whatever. And when I mean happy, I don't mean like giddy. No, understanding, you know. What are the things that make me feel good about myself? Let me reflect here. Yeah, I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, making this podcast, talking to you men out there in the international world, I feel joy about it. I don't get monetized. My channel has been shadow banned for years. I've been in cancel culture. This is my third channel. Do I give a fuck? No, I don't give a fuck. If one man listening, 20,000 listening, $1 million, $1 million, $1 million motherfuckers listening, it's irrelevant to me because I've been there, done that. Because I like doing it. Now, I don't like working for free, but hey, it brings me a joy for myself to do this. After I conduct all my business, after I pay all my bills, after I pay this and that, you know, shit like that, groceries and stuff like that, wash my clothes, do this, do that, you know, pay rent and shit like that. If I want to smoke a bowl of weed, if I want to drink a beer, I can do that. You know why? Because that's what I like to do. I am a man going my own way. I don't have to critique bitches all the fucking time. Why? Or their behavior, or the Marxist feminists. Why? Because I've been there, done that. But I would like to encourage men to do what the fuck they want to do. And whatever make them happy. Right? That's what it's supposed to go. As for me, you know, sometimes I reflect, to be honest. And I thought to myself, God damn it, motherfucker, you waste so much time and this and that and dealing with relationships, a toxic relationship with kid's mom and stuff like that. It was a big waste of time, you know. And of course I'm talking for myself. I'm not talking about, because each man go to their own path, right? Each man is not monolithic. Every man go to different ways and different things, different life experience and so on and so forth, right? We're not monolithic. We all got different paths to walk to. right? But you have to figure this thing out. Or not. If you feel that the mixed up philosophy do not apply in your life, well, guess what? Go and be in a relationship, go get married, go, do whatever, especially these young cats. And I think, I know for sure that men need to be punished. And I'm not saying in a brutal way to be punished, but got to learn life lessons, especially these young guys out there. I will not suggest to have a kid out of wedlock. I will not do that. If you want to cohabitate for like 6 months with a chick, go ahead, try it. Try it and see how that works out. You cannot shelter men from women. You cannot. Men need to learn their own lessons when it comes down to the opposite sex. And hopefully, when they learn the lessons, they can go their own way and figure this thing out. On the so-called, I don't know, they changed the vocabulary so much. And the manosphere used to be MGOW, incels, the fake red pills, the, how you call it? There was a bunch of men groups in the internet and stuff like that. The MRA, who else was out there? The pickup artists and shit like that, right? And each man brought a message, right? A lot of this shit, it was bullshit, in my point of view, but it's like having a child. Especially with these young men out there, a lot of young men out there, they don't have a father figure, right? Unless they're their stepdaddy or some shit. I don't know what's going on out there. And I know what's going on, but anyways, and once they leave the mom's apartment or house and shit like that, they need to feel a little bit of punishment. How women behave and shit. They need to feel that they're stabbing. Or, like I said previously, each man gonna go to their own path. You got men out there who are masochists. They cannot live without a woman in their household for some reason. I don't get it. You got some men out there, they just want to try it out. They should try it out and stuff like that. But as for me, right, you got men that they happy being married and doing this nuclear family. God bless them. For real. You're doing the nuclear family. Your mom and dad is still married and stuff like that. And they raise their children and do this stuff. Great, fine, dandy. Yeah, that was never was for me. But hey, you cannot knock that down either. You see what I'm saying? But the key for me, it used to be solo. And it works for me. It works for me. I mean, I try to do this marriage thing, right? Got a certificate and stuff like that, and I had twins with this chick, right? I was a young man, really young, and something told me, it's like, you know what, this don't feel right. I don't want to do this. You know, I felt like I'm young and stuff like that. I got this bitch pregnant, and you know, there was a lot of pressure of her parents getting us married and shit, and I used to say, fuck this shit. I didn't want to do that, right? But I still had to deal with the same responsibility as out here in the state as a married couple. I had to go to the family court, get parenting plan and stuff like that, right? And I was fucking miserable. I mean, shit, miserable. I was like, fuck, miserable as fuck, man. Age of 22, 23. But even back then, when I was a young man, I always felt that I wasn't meant for this. Meaning, I wasn't meant to be a husband. I wasn't meant to be a father. I wasn't meant, you know, it was forced upon me, right? But meanwhile, I know it wasn't meant for me. I tried to do the right thing, but at the end of the day, I knew what's wrong with me. Because all I want to do is to be a free man. And be happy. Now that I'm looking at it, right? And I don't have no complaints at all. Because in reality, I am a free man and I am a happy man. I do what the fuck I want to do. Literally. I got 2 vehicles. If I want to sell them, I can sell them. If I want to sell it, whatever the fuck. If I want to go to visit my parents in Puerto Rico, I don't have to work. I work for myself, you know. And I'm a free agent. I am not obligated to cohabitate or to be married with the opposite sex. Now, that works for me. And MGOW is just a philosophy. It doesn't work for every man. It doesn't. Let's be honest with each other. It doesn't work for every man. But it's suitable for me. I've been doing it for the last fucking all my life. That's what men do. We try things, don't work out. Let's go to plan B. Plan B, didn't work out, let's go plan C. If plan C didn't work out, let's go plan D. And so on and so forth, right? As a free man. But once you get in some kind of commitment uh, with marriage, signing a lease with a chick and shit like that, you're done, man. You are committed for 6 month lease and stuff like that. I do not. Well, I cannot advise anything. I cannot. Man, got to learn from their own. But those you men out there, young guys, young men, and you like this chick and stuff like that. You think she's the right one and stuff like that. Well, guess what, man? If you feel like you're gonna have a commitment and stuff like that, see how this thing work out, go sign up a 1 year lease with this chick. And then after the 1 year, let me know how that worked out. And then after 1 year, go to previous year that that you went out there before you moved in. And what's gonna be your life? Better or worse? I don't know. I don't know. My hope is I hope it works out great for you. But you got to try it. You cannot be a fucking be living and your parents and shit like that at the age of 22 or 23. You got to do something. Either you live by yourself and pay your shit and stuff like that and stuff. If you think that bringing opposite sex to your household and that's gonna make it better, well, good luck with that shit. But hey, I'm not here to judge. The point that I'm trying to illustrate what has worked for me, because I'm being there though, that I cohabitated. I live with multiple chicks and stuff like that. It never worked out good. But it worked out great when I do my own shit. When I pay my bills. When I eat my own food that I want to. I don't have to compromise. There's no compromise with me. There isn't. The only compromise there is with me is food. What should I cook this day? Besides that, I don't have any influence of the opposite sex. Oh, this sounds good and this sounds good. No, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck I'm gonna cook tonight or the morning breakfast. That's what I do. It's traditional stuff that I do, right? When I come back, I was like, what should I cook? I don't know. My mind's gonna cook. Oh, fuck it. I don't feel like cooking. Let me get some ramen soup out there. Or let me get a veggie burrito from the whatever the shit is, right? Whatever. I don't have to compromise. How are we gonna split this bill and shit like that? No. If I fucked up, it's on my own. But it gives me freedom because I don't have to compromise with nobody but myself. If I fucked up, I can pay rent, or I can pay the cell phone, or I can pay the internet, or I can pay taxes, or I can pay this. It's on me. And of course it's hard. I wish I have these, I wish I was built like, hey, let's compromise and pay this bill and pay that bill. I cannot do that, man. I'm weird. I've done that and been there. And it's a clusterfuck. Dealing with chicks. They spend a lot of fucking money and shit. It's fucking weird. I'm weird. But like I say, I don't give a shit. I'm very unique individual. All my friends, married, children, divorced, they got remarried and shit and stuff. Right? I'm the only one rolling solo for years. For decades. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, gentlemen. When I seek the opportunity to fuck a pussy, I'll fuck a pussy. I'm not a celibate. The opportunity comes with a pussy, I'll fuck her. And then I leave. That's it. And she wanna fuck again, I'm busy. But if you wanna do this, well, guess what? It's gonna be when I'm available, because it's not my priority. Simple. I don't have to fuck a pussy. I don't. I got my hand. I can jerk off if it's necessary. And I'm happy with that. I'm cool with that. I'm not a bad looking guy. Trust me, I'm not. I just don't want the headache. Being around a women around me. I don't want it. Hell, when I go back home to visit my own mom and dad, I can tolerate my mom for like 5 days. When I go out there, 5 days. I cannot tolerate her. I cannot. Five days is enough. I wish I could stay out there for 2 weeks, even though I got a condo out there, bought and paid for. No. Too much shit in your ear, too much, stuff like that. So I'm cool. I'm happy. I'm content. Money is necessary. Yes, it's like money is necessary like air. You need to breathe. But it don't consume my life. It do not consume my life. Yes, it's necessary. But it would be like me chasing women, me chasing money. I'd be miserable like a motherfucker. So I'd rather just like go to the park, walk around, listen to podcasts, take a drive, hang out with some friends briefly, have a meal, come back home, do the dishes, do this stuff, go out back again, whatever. If I want to go to whatever the shit out there in Portland or stuff like that I'm planning to do, if the Ducks win, the Oregon Ducks, go Ducks. If they win the championship, I'm going to be there. Stuff, simple shit. Just simple shit that I like. The car got to get fixed. I got my friend who can fix it. This, so on and so forth. You know. I roll solo. I've been doing this for decades. I don't take anything for granted, but I don't take anything seriously either. You know, I didn't want to get into these rabbit hole, but yeah, I better shut my mouth, because the world, well, not the world, well, the United States, within the last 8 years, they got a lot of people confused. People are confused out here, especially these young people. I know, I realize, and I understand that I am a man going my own way. I'm a man. This country has been so polluted and so perverted that you cannot say a woman, man, this and that. Men give birth, women have penis and shit like that and stuff like that. Do you think I take this shit seriously? No, it's clown world. Fucking clown world. I don't get offended. I don't. Well, that's one other topic, because I don't want to discuss this right now, because because all I want to do is encourage men to be happy, to be free, and do what the fuck you like to do. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Eat healthy and have a little investment here and a little savings account and stuff like that, just in case something happens to your ass. That's it. That's it. And just roll on with the punches and just go, baby, go, baby. And take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, because no one will. Trust me. No one will unless you take care of yourself, gentlemen. You know, there's this little rascal content creator. I don't know if you guys know his name. His name is Hammerhead, the MGOW monk. Right? I know Hammer. I talk to Hammer. I don't know him like that, but I talk to him and via internet. And I'm very proud. He's eating healthy. He's going to the gym. He's doing all kinds of good stuff and shit. Because, he's looking sharp, thin, and stuff like that. And that's good. That's very good, man. Very fucking awesome. Awesome. Fuck yeah. I love that shit. I've been doing this shit for the last 7 years. So, meaning eating healthy, walking and stuff like that. I don't go to the gym, but I walk and I lift things here, lift things there and stuff like that. Even though I got horrible habits, I smoke marijuana and I drink beer. But it's the yin and the yang. But Hammerhead, the MGOW monk, he's looking good. He's looking good. Not a gay way. Big shout out to him. Well, gentlemen, like I always say, peace. Stay MGOW. I will catch you. Excuse me. My apologies. I will catch you next podcast, a live stream or video. Before I call it quits. Once the new year comes over, I'm going to be back on Rumble and back on Twitter. So I would put the community posts out there and stuff like that, because and this platform where I express myself has been shadow banned, and I don't ask for no money. I don't ask for shit. All I ask is for the platform to give me freedom of speech. That's it, without the shadow ban and AI and stuff like that. But things looking good for the next year. And my apologies, gentlemen. So to end up the podcast, like I always say, peace. Stay MGOW. I will catch you on next podcast, live stream, or video. Let the universe be with you.